So there is a apprehension in everybody's mind that Sai Baba followers, it's a cult or something. So I only believe in Shirdi Sai Baba, and whoever claims to be Shirdi Sai Baba himself, uh, be it any established temple like Kotapatti Sai, or a lot of people believe that he's a incarnate of Sai Baba. I don't have any such belief. I only believe in Sai Baba of Shirdi. That's it. So when I had started believing in Baba, started experiencing his grace, my family, immediate family, started getting worried about me. They thought that maybe, I've lost it, what's wrong with me, I've gone crazy, or maybe she's under depression, or maybe, this is not the Gauri that we know, and all that. But for those who know me, they know that what kind of a logical or maybe logical person I am, or I don't know, to each his own. So, what was my first experience of Sai Baba? The second experience that I witnessed with Sai Baba was that after you read the book, you realize the philosophy. So I was very happy to know that I am not alone, and we are all not alone. God knows our every thought, every feeling, and God is God. Feel as a child also I used to have deja vu, and I could not understand that as a child, what my body was experiencing. Then slowly with Sai Baba there comes a faith, and for me it's now blind faith, because that's how I am now. After Baba has graced me, I've become like that. So I remember in 2008, after my dog had passed away, I was quite sad, and then suddenly my father got cardiac pain. But before my father could get that problem, I was already warned that such and such problem will come, and don't worry, I'm here. When that problem came, I don't know if I was in my maybe fight mode to tackle the situation, and give a response to work and nurture the family, and yet be strong and do the running around that is required to be done. My sister, because I had read that book, I knew that something is coming my way, and Baba has already told me not to worry, everything will be okay. So a lot of Sai Baba devotees also follow Prashnavali, Sai Baba question answers. So back in those days, I also used to do that, and more or less, whatever I used to ask, very relevant, very appropriate answer used to come. And if not immediately, sooner or later, I would always have that realization that yes, Baba had already answered my, question in this way. He had actually guided me. So this was one such experience. And now the most magical experience is I was on a holiday, and our semester results were out, and I did not know. So my friend called me, and she was like, Gauri, do you know the results are out? And she's like my very close friend. And when she was talking, I knew that something really bad has happened. So I was like, okay, just tell me which subject have I flunked in. And there was this subject, criminology, which was an optional paper. So I was interested in criminal science and all, so I had taken that paper. And everybody had told me that this, my seniors had told me that this is a very difficult subject. ये तो इसमें हर कोई फेल होता है, because the PIC takes this subject. So our PIC was Mr. Professor Raina that time. So and मैंने ऑलरेडी लॉ कॉलेज में बहुत पंगे ले रखे थे इन फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर इटसेल्फ. सो आई वाज लाइक ये तो मेरे को फेल करके ही छोड़ेंगे, ओ माय गॉड. एंड देन मैंने क्या किया, मैंने उस सब्जेक्ट को आई रेड इट लाइक 3 times द एंटायर कोर्स. In that one semester, I only focused on this one subject to clear. And then when my friend told me, then I was like, okay, no problem, if this is what God wants, it's fine. I will give the exam again. Doesn't matter. And then I continued with my holiday and I was enjoying my holiday. When I came back after a month, uh, I got the mark sheet. But before that, while I was on a holiday, I had a dream. So I had a dream that I'm going to the university on a bike. I'm riding the bike. And on the middle of the road, there are three fakirs. One is a very old wise man who's sitting quietly, beard and all long hair, grey hair. And the other one is a sadhu I know. And I have met him in this life, and my family has met him. So that sadhu was speaking to me, the one I know. And the third one was also there, he was also there. So that sadhu, he was saying, you will rise, don't worry, you will rise and shine. And then I was like, what are you talking about? I have failed in this subject. And then the sadhu says, you have passed. So that was the dream, and I forgot about the dream completely. And then I came back, I got the mark sheet. Now, when I got the mark sheet, instead of having criminology marks, there was written labor law part 1 exam marks absent. And I was like, I don't know what kind of conspiracy my professors have again done against me, because I was this student leader of sorts who would always question one teacher in particular. So that's a different story. So then I was like, okay, doesn't matter, I'll fix this. So I went to the university and I met a very, very fine person on the counter. There is a university office separate, where there was a dealing person sitting in the office who was a very kind person. I was panicking and I was very afraid. I was like, what has come upon me now, and what not? And why should I do the running around? And college में ये window क्यों नहीं है? University office में window के लिए जाना पड़ रहा है वो. So that person, his name was Negi ji. Negi ji, I remember. He's a very fine man. Like, आप चिंता मत करो, and ऐसे हो जाता है. तो ये आपका मार्क्स फिक्स हो जाएगा. तो मैंने 2-3 बारी चक्कर काटे, एंड उन दिनों व्हाट हैड हैपेंड वाज, दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी में एक कॉलेज यूनिवर्सिटी टॉपर थी of I think some art subject or something. That girl had committed suicide because the university declared her result like fail or 70% or something, but that girl was actually a topper and she scored way beyond 90%. And that time I felt so bad. I thought कि God, why did you not save that girl? वो कितना बुरा हुआ उसके साथ, and what is this, why have you not saved her? And I was very angry, very upset. एंड एनीवेज, फिर जब फाइनली मेरी मार्कशीट आई तो नेगी जी ने मेरे को 2 दिन पहले ही बता दिया था कि आपके अच्छे मार्क्स आए हैं. मैं मार्क्स नहीं बताऊँगा, पर बहुत अच्छे मार्क्स आए हैं. तो जब मेरे मार्क्स आए, और वो बहुत ही अच्छे थे, फ्रॉम दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी स्टैंडर्ड्स आई गॉट सम 65-68 समथिंग इन क्रिमिनोलॉजी, एंड आई वॉज वेरी हैप्पी. तो फाइनली आई वॉज रियलाइजिंग हाउ टू, वॉट इज़ द टेक्निक टू अटेम्प्ट द पेपर, बिकॉज अस साइंस स्टूडेंट्स डोंट रियली नो कि एक लॉ का पेपर कैसे अटेम्प्ट करते हैं. हम बहुत टू द पॉइंट लिख के आ जाते थे. एटलीस्ट आई वॉज लाइक इन BSc ऑल्सो, 4 पॉइंट लिखे, ये लॉजिक है, ये आंसर है, सिंपल, नो कहानी नथिंग. सो BSc में भी मेरे को इतने मार्क्स नहीं आते थे, बिकॉज माई फ्रेंड्स वर स्कोरिंग अ लॉट, एंड आई वॉज लाइक, कमाल है, आई यूज्ड टू फील दैट आई एम इक्वली इंटेलिजेंट और व्हाटएवर. So then, if not less. So in BSc, my friend was a college topper, our class topper. Even in law, my friend was a class topper. And I have been an above average student throughout my school. And definitely not a failure. And in law, I was scoring very bad marks. And I was like, these teachers are out for me, because we complained about a particular teacher. And then I was like, I'm blaming others. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. And whatever happens is the will of God. Anyways, years later, my teachers also confided in me that because you had gone after one of us, so all of us started singling you out and we wanted to teach you a lesson. But in today's time, since I always have a lot of respect for my teachers, they are all on very good terms with me, my law faculty teachers. But me and my friends, we always laugh about the things we experienced as students in college, and it was a great learning experience. So from here, this was one of my uh, this must have happened in 2009. And in 2008, when I was in fold of Baba, I started believing in him. I was so charged, so curious. I wanted to go to Shirdi and I wanted to have his darshan in person. And finally, in October or September 2008, I got the chance to go to Shirdi with my godmother. And I call her godmother because my dad calls her husband godfather. And they are good family friends, and they are ardent believers of Sai Baba since the very beginning. And auntie had shared her experience with me, so I was like, "Yeah, I also want this kind of experience." So then I was going. I went to Shirdi. I had good darshan. I enjoyed my trip. I went to Shani Shingnapur. I went to Vani temple. I was very recharged, very fresh, and very happy. But when I was coming back, we were on the train. So we were three of us. We were on the train, and I felt very sad. I thought, Baba, I came all the way to meet you, and you didn't even come to meet me. And in that on that very night, Baba came in my dream, and he gave me prasad. At this point, when I'm recording, I am actually wondering, why am I giving such personal experiences, sharing it with all of you? Should I be sharing? Should I be not sharing? Uh, so I'm a little hesitant, but because people shared it with me and I felt so inspired, and I feel that maybe even if one person listens to my story and feels inspired, then why not? But of course, I will not upload this video till I feel that Sai Baba made me record this video and put it out there, because I had different things to do in my mind at this point of time right now. So I'm leaving aside that work and doing this. So where was I? So Baba came in my dream, and he said कि क्या कृपा कृपा करती रहती है. बिकॉज मैं मेरे को पता ही नहीं था मैं क्या मांगूँ बाबा से. बिकॉज मुझे ये लगता था कि भगवान से कुछ मांगने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है, क्योंकि उन्हें वैसे ही पता है कि आपके लिए बेस्ट क्या है, आपको क्या चाहिए. तो उनकी मर्ज़ी है, वो आपको दे ना दे वो बेटर जानते हैं. एंड अपने गुरु के आगे, भगवान के आगे हम क्या मांगे, वो ही नोज़ एवरीथिंग. सो मैं एक ही मेरी प्रेयर होती थी कि बाबा मुझ पर कृपा करो, मेरी फैमिली पे कृपा करो, सृष्टि पर कृपा करो, अपनी सृष्टि पर, धरती पर कृपा करो. सो दिस वॉज माई ओनली प्रेयर. एंड देन बाबा कम्स इन माई ड्रीम एंड ही सेज, क्या कृपा कृपा करती रहती है, ये ले, ये प्रसाद खा. उस टाइम मुझे लगा कि आई एम सो सेल्फिश, मैं अकेले प्रसाद कैसे खा लूँ. फिर वही तुलसी का वरांडा होता है, एंड बच्चे वहाँ बहुत सारे बैठे होते हैं. पहले मैं उन सब बच्चों को प्रसाद बांटती हूँ, फिर मैं खाती हूँ. एंड वो मेरा फर्स्ट एक्सपीरियंस जो रूबरू मैं हुई बाबा से, दैट वॉज दैट. उसके बाद आई वॉज वेरी हैप्पी एंड आई वॉज लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू मोर ऑफ हिज darshan. And it's really an addiction, because you just want to be in that union with God. And it and but he wants you to be independent, and he wants you to do your karma in the world and do your duty, worldly duty. But at the same time, whatever you do it with honesty, love and devotion, and do good onto others, be nice to others, and positivity around. Sometimes I may not come across as somebody who's spreading the positivity around. My bad. So that's one experience of mine. and there are a lot more, a lot many, and slowly I will open up more. I will start talking about them more, and you can comment on your on below, and maybe talk about your experience, or give me a feedback, so that maybe I feel like talking more about things. So be happy, be safe, and do good, and good thoughts, good speech, good words, good action. That is the Zen way of life, Zen the Vista way of life. I like that. Om Sai Ram.